Okay, this Lights of Kindness was organized, right? It was launched actually as a humanitarian drive to support the people in need, especially in the backdrop of the COVID-19
Yeah, go ahead.
pandemic and the effect of it on our people. So, and some generous brothers have actually put heads together in supporting this drive, including Brother Syed Haneef, who is the brain behind initiating the drive in the first place. And Alhamdulillah, the
Yeah,
process has been effective so far, supporting a whole lot of people, and many people have benefited from it. And part of the activities carried out by Lights of Kindness include distribution of dry rations, fruits, snacks, water, drinking water, for our low income earners, people in need, people at work, hats to cover the sun rays, bus traveling cards to ease their movement, soft drinks, and some safety materials. We also go beyond that to organize some COVID-19 awareness
small.
uh, by inviting some experts from different fields of specialties to talk to people, and which a lot of us have benefited from during the course of the lockdown and the pandemic period. And out of that, we have had a lot of people that benefit from it. And we also organize a free online spoken English classes for low income workers. Actually, we call it Everyday English, to support our people who might be speaking English and feel they are not, their English is not strong enough. And then we try to organize those classes to help develop part of their spoken English, which we call Everyday English. So we are ready to extend our hands to all needy people if we can find them. And we actually accept support from corporations and organizations that are willing to uh, be part of this humanitarian drive by God's grace. They're going to come and they're going to cure all the problems. Now, back to our today's event, which is NLP and Psychology for a Better and Prosperous Life, which is to be presented to us by our dear brother Abdul Aleem. I hope to welcome you to this event. Brother Abdul Aleem is a software engineer, database developer, associate trainer, teacher, volunteer, programming languages of different scripts, which we may not be familiar with, but uh, those experts in that area will understand the words that we are using. They have some languages, programming languages, C++, SQL, VB scripting tools, like Inform Architect, Medi, Tata Rave, software engineer. And as a software engineer, he has over 8 years, getting to 10 years of excellent experience of organizational and time management skills in the field of IT and education. He's highly experienced in working with top multinational companies like Accenture, PPDV, like this Converse Lab Core, Bengaluru, India. He is also part of international trainers. He is an international trainer, NLP trainer, certified teacher, counselor, life coach, and he has been a life coach for over 10 years. Can you imagine what we stand to benefit this night? And he's also part of some NGOs which work for the upliftment of people and society. So we share a common interest. So having him here tonight is a blessing to us and benefit to a lot of our people who normally attend these our programs. And he is part of a corporate social responsibility team as well. If you talk of specifics, he has specific and customized training, soft skills soft skills training, NLP training, spoken English, and personality development. As a teacher, all forms of training, he contributes to the development of people, and only God knows how much people he has been able to develop over the past decade or so that he has been in the field of practice. And he has participated and taken currently so various other awareness programs, and he also deals with crowdsources in the form of money, ration, clothes, money, just name it, and he is it. So this evening, on behalf of Lights of Kindness and all of us in this group tonight, may I crave the indulgence of all of you to have the opportunity to welcome Brother Abdul Aleem to this evening session. Thank you very much, Brother Abdul Aleem. You're welcome to this session tonight, and the floor is yours.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you so much, Brother Adam Ibrahim, for the wonderful introduction that you have done. So we are, just as you said, that we are in the common platform where we work for the development and benefit of the people. So amazing to have all of you here. And we will have an interactive session where we also get to learn from you, and we learn from each other as we progress in today's session. So without taking much of your time, let us start today's session with the most beautiful thing which we all can have is your smile, right? I want all of you to close your eyes and smile for 5 seconds. Smile. Yes, open your eyes. Mashallah, you all look beautiful. You all look handsome, right? So what happens when we smile? We automatically tend to feel good. When we feel good, we are good to receive the information. Also, we are good to share the information. Also, we listen that what is going around in front of us or in this session today. First, we will start off with positive psychology. Then we will see the link between psychology and NLP so that it helps us as we... Sorry? Yeah. Okay, so let's start off. I'm going to share my screen. Just raise your hand or let me know once you're able to see my screen. All right. So let's begin with the PPT on positive psychology. Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, brother, it is visible.
Awesome.
Yes, guys.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Fine.
Yes, guys.
Okay. Can you just remove this? Yeah. All right. So let's start with positive psychology. Remember, my dear friends, that basically psychology is our programming that we have done since our childhood, not only by parents, but by our internal thoughts, by the experiences externally, and the way we have seen and observed people. All right. When imagine that you are going outside on the road, on the street, and there is a minor accident that is happening on the street. What is your first reaction to it? You will stop there, think what has happened, or you want to safeguard yourself, or you will move away from the situation, or you are too much busy to look at it and lend your hands for support. What is your reaction? These simple things and these simple reactions are programmed by our parents, our teachers, our internal thoughts, and our environment. What is your first reaction? What is your first emotion? What is the word that you say when you see beautiful things? When you see things that need your help? What is that comes out of your mouth, that comes in your mind and heart? This is going to define the psychological ideas that we have. Today, we are going to talk about positive psychology. Remember that there is dark psychology, there is negative psychology, there is positive psychology. Don't watch our news channels Don't watch the mega serials because they all tell us about negative psychology most of the time, right? I'm not saying that all the news channels are like that or all the serials are like that, but majority is like that nowadays. That is why now in this situation, in this pandemic era, in this COVID situation, in the world where we see there is more darkness than light, how can we all spread light? How can we all raise that lights of kindness is what is going to matter the most as we progress in our lives. Irshad Saab, do you have anything to add or to ask?
Nothing. It's just a fault actually. Sorry.
Sure. No problem. So let's start with positive psychology. 2, 3 people can tell me your opinion about positive psychology. What is it? What is positive psychology? What is your idea about it? Anyone can unmute and tell, or anyone can share their opinion in the chat box.
I will personally say, this is Adam Ibrahim. I will personally say that positive psychology refers, from my own point of view, as a situation where you make up your mind never to look at the negatives of anything, but instead try to extract the positives out of any situation.
Amazing. Thanks, Adam Ibrahim. A sister tells in the chat that positive psychology means being positive all the time without letting those negative thoughts come inside. Yes, beautiful. Okay. Yes, what else? There is something in the chat box. Let me just see that. All right, so let's start off with the next element, which is on PERMA. I want all of you to remember this PERMA if you have to develop your positive psychology. P stands for your positive emotions. Understand that when we are positive, chemical reactions that happen inside our mind when our thoughts produce those chemicals in the form of emotions, right? Then engagement will tell you about your positive character strengths. When you are non-judgmental, when you are kind, when you are compassionate, your engagement ratio is more. Then comes relationships, other people, building social capacity, meeting a lot of different people, learning from them, getting to know them better. Then meaning, finding the purpose of your life. What is your core motivation? My core motivation is my family, is my society, is the people around me, is my organization, is my business, is my students. It can be anything. What is that meaning? What is that one thing that gives you meaning? And then achievement, striving hard to achieve your goals. Most of the time, we do not have a clear goal. That is why what happens is when we have when we do not have a clarity, we go here and there. Correct? So I start from my home and I don't know where to go. Where will I go? I can just roam around anywhere and come back home. Right? This should not happen to any of us where we will define the goal or the destination point. Those destinations can be different. One by one, that can be different, but you define it because it is specific to you. Remember that we all are travelers in this phase of life, but our destinations are different, right? We may be traveling on the same path. You and I can be on the same path. We can take turns, we can come back, we can take U-turn, we can stop, we can pause, but we have to keep moving so that we reach our destination. Then comes the definition of positive psychology, right? Positive psychology will help us to thrive, to grow, to become like that tree that benefits people, right? Like by giving flowers, by giving fruits, by giving vegetables, by giving shade to the people. You should become like that. I should become like that. We all should become like that. Allah Ta'ala says in one of the verses in the Holy Quran that a Muslim is like a tree that benefits a lot of people. You can be that, I can be that, we all can be that. Now, when you look at the emotional, uh, aspect of ours, we can be sad, we can be happy, we can be angry, we can be disappointed, we can be anxious. But what is that I choose to be is going to play an important role. For example, today we had the technical issue, but still we managed to pull decision and bring people in. Instead, if we do not do this, we would be frustrated, we would be irritated, we would have been angry, or so on and so forth. But what happens here is the real test on how do we deal with situations that do not favor us. Imagine this situation. I want all of you to imagine this situation. Set aside other things. Whoever you are, you can be a homemaker, you can be a businessman, you can be a student, you can be a professional. Set aside your roles. Now think yourself as the news reporter. I want you to understand this situation and do this situation right now live. Right? Imagine that you are a newspaper reporter and your assignment is to describe the thoughts and actions of people who are stranded on one Friday evening at a large airport because of bad weather. Now understand that this is the true incident that has happened. I will reveal the incident as well. Now you are in that role. How are you going to report the news? What will today's news reporter will report? Oh my God, it's a bad weather. Oh my God, people are stranded. Oh my God, people are frustrated. People are angry. They don't know what to do. People are panicking because they are stuck here day in and day out. For 2-3 days, they are locked up because of the bad weather. How will I report? How will you report? Now, what this journalist has reported. Right. We will come to the reporting part of the journalist as we progress. Understand that positive psychology is related to your pleasantness in life. Pleasant life. कैसे करेंगे present life? It's not just money, it's not just your job, it's not just your designation or status. It is your positive emotion that minimize your pain and reduces the hormones that brings negativity. Positive emotions of the past, present and future. Past के जो positive emotions हैं वो क्या करेंगे? Contentment and satisfaction लाएंगे and brings pleasure and brings optimism and hope. Meaningful life. What is meaningful life? Know that what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, know your purpose, define your goals and vision in life. Then you can be a therapist for yourself and also the people around you. Okay. Right. How can you be that? Tell yourself good things. Program your mind to see the positive. Program your mind saying that you are the blessed one, you are the chosen one, you are the one who is going to change your life and also change the life of the people around you. Right? Goals क्या करेंगे हम लोग? Find the meaning, happiness, know your hobbies, know your relationships, value your relationships, identify your thinking patterns, and change in the negative thinking patterns. Results kya hoga? When I talk about the journalist reported like this. People coped up, they were starting to share the food, they played cards, they played baseball, they made chairs out of their luggage, they played video games with each other. These are all strangers to each other. This was reported in Snyder in 2004, where people were trying to make the best of difficult situations. We can also do that. But what happens is most of the time when there is a difficult situation, we become angry, upset, anxious, worried, and start blaming each other. But how can we be different is by this reporting idea. Now reactions kya hua uske baad? As soon as the journalist reported this, there were positive reactions all over. And people were praising and they were happy about it. It is your decision to choose it, whether you want to choose the left one or the right one. I am choosing the right one. What about you? You can also choose the right one. And remember this PERMA model of happiness. Positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, achievement. PERMA. It's not prema, it's perma. PERMA. Right. That brings us to the end of this session. We will stop here for the next topic. Right? All right. Now, as we are running out of time, we have got just 7 minutes to finish this off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into NLP. If you have any suggestions at the end, I'll give you 1 minute time for your suggestions, or you can put it in your chat box if you are looking for something specific so that we can guide you in there. All right, so let's start off with our next presentation, which is on NLP. Now, in NLP, I'm not going to go in detail about it. Inshallah, we'll have one more session where we will discuss about NLP in detail. Now, how many of us want to recreate those beautiful moments and relive the feeling, be it past, present, or future? You can say I, you can say me. I feel so happy. I feel so contented. Now, what happens is here we are trying to do the best of whatever the things available for us. NLP is neuro linguistic programming, where we are going to program our minds with the help of beautiful language that we know, so that we become active, we become positive, we become selfless, we become energetic, we become enthusiastic, we become dedicated, and live a wonderful life ahead of us. Right now, these are all the 5 activities that I wanted to do. But right now, we will do only 2 activities. One is the victory pose, the other is the affirmation part. I want all of you to sit in your place. Okay? Close your eyes and give the victory pose. Victory pose is the V shape pose, right? Close your eyes and give the victory pose. Slowly, I'm doing the affirmation part now. Be in the same position. I am a champion. I am a winner. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am kind. I am a champion. Right? Yes. Now open your eyes and come back. Now what happens here is it releases the dopamine chemicals that makes you feel like a winner. That feels us like a winner, right? That makes us feel like a winner, and it boosts your confidence level. You feel powerful, increases dopamine, which is a motivation chemical, and lowers your cortisol, that is your stress. These cortisols are released when you are stressed. So by doing this victory pose, your dopamine level increases and your cortisol level automatically decreases. We will move on with the affirmations part. Now, affirmations are positive statements that you will tell yourself each day 3 times. Be it in the morning, be it in the evening, be it in the night time. You decide your own timing and repeat these statements that will help you, to program your mind in a beautiful way and to see things from the other perspective. Most of the time, हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We see things from other perspective. We feel that others' life is better. His life is better. Her life is better. He is having a home. She is having a car. He is owning an iPhone. But remember that money can't buy happiness. The real satisfaction and contentment and the real richness lies in your mind, in your heart, in your words that you speak. Wherever you are, if you're sleeping on the street also, it is fine, as long as you have your self-dignity, self-respect, and love for yourself and for the people around us. That's my message to all of us. Be happy, stay motivated, stay awesome, and become better version of yourself as you progress in your lives. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity, Haneef Bhai and team Lights of Kindness, to present my thoughts on NLP and psychology. We will continue NLP in the next session as well, maybe this Monday or next Saturday, so that I give you in-depth idea about it. Jazakallahu khair. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. And we'll go for some question answer if anyone have any questions or anything.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Any questions, you can put it in the chat box or unmute yourself and go for the questions. Happy to answer. Yeah, a sister is asking how NLP can change the way of living. Yes, sister, NLP can change the way of living by programming your mind in such a way that you are not the same person as before, you are a new person now, where you are seeing things not only from this side and also from this side. It will show you both the way of seeing things, not just one side. Thank you. Anyway, I think we can wind up because we have only 1 minute left in the.
Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, brother Abdul Aleem, for your wonderful presentation as usual, and special thanks to brother Adam Ibrahim for introduction about acts of kindness, and our the guest speaker, brother Abdul Aleem. And would like to thank all of them, those participated, Atia Kausar, Aslan, Muhammad Irshad, Amina Sayed, Iftaf, K. Abdul Ahad, Laila Nazir, Aisha Nihara, Muhammad Yusuf. So thank you very much, and we will meet soon. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Good night. Allah Hafiz. Shabba khair. Going to end the meeting now. 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.